Good afternoon. Time for TV47 at 1. I'll be taking you through. My name is Alela. Karibu sana. We have so much that is lined up for you. Of course, taking stock of what is happening in the country, beginning with the cases of Ebola and figuring out what we need to do. And speaking about that, the High Court has gone ahead or has dealt a significant blow to the government by issuing conservatory orders suspending the establishment of the operation of any Ebola quarantine, isolation or treatment facility in Kenya under any arrangements with the United States government or any other foreign entity. Now, in orders issued on Tuesday morning, the court noted that the respondents were absent, that is during the proceedings, and granted interim orders sought in the petition filed by Katiba Institute. Now, the court also directed the government to disclose details relating to the proposed facility pending the hearing and determination of the case. The court as well restrained the government and its agencies from going ahead to establish, operationalizing, or even facilitating and approving or permitting the establishment of any Ebola-related facility in the country. And now, amid growing concerns over the spread of Ebola in the region, health authorities in Kenya are intensifying preparedness efforts by strengthening border surveillance and activating response teams in high-risk counties. The Ministry of Health says no cases have been reported so far, that is locally, but vigilance remains key to preventing the entry and spread of the virus. Speaking at a meeting at the Afya House Public Health and Professional Standards Principal, that is Secretary, that is Mary Mudhoni, said the country remains on high alert across its 26 points of entry. So far, 25 counties have been classified as either very high risk or high risk as the government steps up measures to enhance preparedness and response.
There are those counties that have been mapped out as either very high risk, others are high risk. The very high risk counties include Nairobi, Mombasa, Uasin Gishu, Busia, Kisumu, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, Siaya, West Pokot, Turkana, Homa Bay, and Migori. The ports of entry, we will deploy measures because as we have already been working with authorities from different other countries to ensure that we have exit surveillance. We also are going to demand to ensure that there's screening from the country of origin before getting into our country.
And to different matters, Safina Party leader and presidential aspirant Jimmy Wanjigi has urged President William Ruto's government to halt plans to establish an Ebola treatment and quarantine center in Kenya, stressing that the safety and well-being of citizens must be prioritized. Speaking at a public rally in Shimanzi, Mombasa County on Monday, Wanjigi said the president's primary constitutional duty is to protect the lives of Kenyans, warning against decisions that could endanger public health. He further added that the government should take full responsibility in Kenya's, or perhaps if Kenyans are to be infected then with Ebola as a result of policies related to the proposed center.
Hiyo hatutaki. Hata Amerika, hata Trump amekataa mambo ya quarantine huku kwake. Anasema Waamerikana hawawezi kufika huku kwake kama wako na hiyo Ebola. Sasa tunawaleta hapa nini? Hiyo ukarimu ndio ulileta ukoloni hapa. Hiyo ukarimu wa Mwafrika. Hiyo tumeipinga kabisa.
A day after Madaraka Day celebrations, leaders and stakeholders have urged the government to declare mental health a national disaster. Speaking during a visit to Nairobi West Prison, Lang'ata parliamentary aspirant Faiza Omar Hussein called for greater focus on men's mental health and establishment of a National Health Day. Now, the event also gave inmates a platform to showcase their talents, with top performers receiving awards.
Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema nitakuwa na mental health day. Nilikuwa na familia nyumbani, lakini nimesema Nikuje hapa gerezani niongee na inmates ambao wanahitaji nasaha kutoka kwangu kama leader ambaye nataka kusimama huku Lang'ata, na kuwaonyesha kwamba tuko na wao, wasimame kidete. Mental health has become a really big problem in Kenya.
We wish to encourage each one of us, if we can get time, let's create time to visit these our brothers and sisters. Some of them have given up. Some of them say they are here unfairly, but you never know. The difference between us who are outside and the people who are here, it's very thin. So anybody can find himself behind these walls. But today,
to help, we have actually been providing counseling services to the inmates in different prisons. So this is an ongoing program. It's our CSR program within Total Wellness International Limited. So we don't not only look at providing counseling, we also look at programs that we are able to rehabilitate the inmates so that when they come out of the prison, they are able to support.
The Nairobi County government, in collaboration with Bloomberg Philanthropies, has launched a road safety program aimed at reducing fatalities from accidents by 50%. Now, this program comes at a time when road accidents continue to cause tragedies and affect many families across the country. The initiative seeks to use data more effectively to identify high-risk areas, take swift action, and strengthen public awareness campaigns, that is to increase our knowledge about road safety rules. The county government leaders have said that this partnership will strengthen use of data, improve street design to create safer roads for all, and reduce costs associated with accidents. Stakeholders in the transport sector and civil society organizations have also welcomed the move, emphasizing that it is a solid step towards protecting citizens' lives.
We have had quite a number of programs with Bloomberg Philanthropies that are progressing on well, and we are able to see the value of such partnerships, especially in regards to public health and now on matters road safety.
We are thrilled to be partnering with Nairobi over the next 5 years to reduce road traffic fatalities, crashes and injuries by supporting the work that is already ongoing, by strengthening data, making roads safer for individuals and designing streets for people, not cars, enforcement and ensuring that road safety policies are followed by strong enforcement.
The National Police Service has the legal mandate on traffic enforcement, traffic control, traffic investigations and prevention of accidents. So we are in the center of it and will support our colleagues in the county government.
And William Ruto today visited Kutulu town in Wajir County, where he inspected the ongoing tarmacking of the Wajir-Tabaj-Kutulu road. During the visit, the president reaffirmed the government's commitment to development in the region, pledging support for the education sector through the construction of a new boys' secondary school and a 20 million Kenya shillings allocation for Kutulu Mixed Secondary School. Leaders also used the occasion to call for the creation of a new Mansa sub-county and the establishment of a mega dam project to improve water access and spur economic growth.
Ile ya kwamba tutawajengea barabara, kwa sababu barabara ndio inahakikisha kwamba usafiri inakuwa rahisi, biashara inakuwa rahisi, ufugaji inakuwa rahisi, usalama inakuwa rahisi, na ndio sababu hiyo hii barabara kutoka kule Isiolo tumeweka pesa ya serikali hapa karibu shilingi bilioni 100 kujenga hii barabara kilomita 750. Watu wengi hawaamini, hawakuamini, bado hawaamini ya kwamba hii barabara tunajenga. Lakini kwa macho yenu mnaona hii barabara inajengwa ama haijengwi bado? Tunaendelea. Tuko na askari, tuko na contractors karibu 11 ambao wanashughulikia hii barabara.
Nani kutenda? Asante sana Rais William Samoei Ruto. Watu wa Tabaj constituency na Kutulu wamekuamini, wanajua wewe ni mwaminifu na tunawaambia Wakenya, huyu ndio ataelekeza Kenya vizuri, na ile siku atatoka usukani, na yeye ni binadamu, mtaangalia nyuma na mtasema kweli tulikuwa na rais ambaye anafaa hata Afrika nzima.
The revival of stalled road projects in Githunguri promises improved transport, easier market access for farmers, job creation, reduced travel costs, and accelerated economic growth across Kiambu County. Relief is now in sight after the government announced plans to resume construction of the long-delayed road of the Githunguri-Ruiru Uplands Road. Now here is the story.
For many years now, residents of Lari constituency have struggled with a deteriorated road network that has hampered transportation, increased travel time, and limited access to markets for farmers. Matatu operators have also faced a high vehicle maintenance cost due to the poor condition of the Githunguri-Ruiru Uplands Road, a key route linking communities to major highways and economic centers.
Magari zetu zimekuwa zikifuja zile spring na tena kuharibika hata boat.
Despite repeated appeals from residents, the roads project stalled midway after it was launched in 2018, leaving many frustrated. However, during a public participation forum organized by Area Member of Parliament Mburu Kahangara and the Kenya National Highway Authority KENHA, stakeholders discussed the 4 billion Kenya shillings project and its implementation.
Hii barabara imetusumbua muda mrefu. Ilikuwa advertised tena 2017 na kutoka hapo mbeleni zaidi ya miaka 10 na kitu 20 imekuwa ikitusumbua, lakini sasa wakati umefika. Tunashukuru serikali kwa sababu tayari tumepewa contractor na itaweza kutusaidia.
The project is expected to improve connectivity between counties, ease the movement of people and goods, and enhance access to markets for local farmers. Employment opportunities generated during construction will also benefit qualified local residents.
Na hiyo road reserve vile ilikuwa gazetted na vile iko katika map ya Survey of Kenya, hiyo ndiyo tunatumia, na hiyo map inaonyesha waziwazi mahali barabara iko na mahali block ya shamba tofauti ziko.
Wakati hii barabara itakuwa ikijengwa, sijasikia kama mumeaddress issue ya dust conservation na ile noise ya tractor and all that.
In the long term, the improved road network is expected to stimulate economic growth, attract investment, reduce transport costs, and transform Lari into more accessible and competitive region by 2027.
Lakini sasa tumefika mwisho wa kusumbuka kwa sababu tukimaliza hii miaka 5 kila mtu ako Lari, ukifika kilomita 2 utakuwa unapatana na barabara ya lami.
Mwaluse Meshak, TV47, Nairobi.
Thank you, Mwaluse, for that. Former students of Igorera High School and Primary School have been urged to support the development of their former institutions by completing government efforts to improving or complementing the efforts to improve education infrastructure and learning facilities. Appeal was made during a strategy meeting at the school's Alumni Association, where the current principal outlined key challenges facing the institution, including the need for a computer laboratory and a dormitory. Now, members noted that giving back to their former school would help provide a better learning environment for future generations. The alumni contributed funds towards the purchase of 6 computers and pledged to mobilize more support to address the school's development needs.
So we are urging all the alumni of Igorera High School since the inception of the school to kindly join hand in terms of ensuring that this particular project is successive. So what is urgently needed right now is computers for ICT, because as we speak now, the school doesn't have any computer right now, and it makes it very difficult for the students.
Privileged today to be hosted by the alumni of the school in the spirit of giving back to the community. We've had a very fruitful discussion with them. The school has so many needs, but as we stand now, we have agreed that the alumni supports the improvement of ICT equipment in the school to to enable learning to take place effectively and to make learning interesting for the students and easier for the teachers.
All right, from that positive note, we take a quick short break, and TV47 at 1 will be back with more.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m.
Good morning. You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza hii simu yako.
Hamna pesa. I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimewekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Ikikunywa maji.
Oh my God. You left me. Nitumie ni line.
Uko nje kuna wifi.
Why? Hi-Fi?
Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero umeka kwa beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas. No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time, and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
Use a very serious. Usijali my bro, ibuka mataka juicy juni.
All right, you are watching TV47 at 1. My name is Linda Alela. Now, the government of Kenya, through Kenya Railways, is set to resume operations along the Gilgil-Nyahururu meter gauge railway, that is MGR branch line. Now, this is as part of ongoing efforts to revitalize the country's railway network and enhance regional connectivity. The historic railway corridor, commonly referred to as the Thomson Railway, due to its connection to Thomson Falls in Nyahururu, is expected to officially resume operations today. To give us the latest as to that, Stano, if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, Linda Lela, and good afternoon to you. What you're seeing right now is the beautiful scenes of this beautiful corridor, as you've rightfully put it, the Rift Valley corridor, commonly known as the Thomson Corridor. Right now I am on board the Nyahururu Safari train. We are actually just en route to Nyahururu. We left Olkalau station. We had begun with Gilgil station, and then the launch officially happened at Olkalau station, where Principal Secretary of Defense, that is Dr. Patrick Mariro, officially handed over that station to Kenya Railways. And just the person who was there was the managing director, that is Philip Mainga. Now, Alela, imagine this. You were born in 1980, and that was the last time you saw a train on this railway. 46 years later, you get to see a train passing on this railway after years of even losing hope that this railway line will ever be used. On our journey from Gilgil up to where we are right now, the excitement on people's faces, you can actually see it. How a number of people have taken their phones, actually just as we speak, just taking out their phones to record this very historic milestone and this very historic moment for them, because for years they've been using this route for school, going children, just playing on this railway line, and they have used it as a historic monument, and it has always been a past tense of, even for those who were born before 1980, telling others that, back then there used to be a railway line here, and there used to be a train that used to pass here. Right now, it's no longer about past tense, but then about what will be happening. And this is what will be happening, Linda. Starting next week, this is according to MD of Kenya Railways, starting next week, we're going to be having 4 weekly trips. That is on Tuesdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. So in case you're planning to have that road trip or that journey from Nairobi to Nyahururu, and you want to experience, Kenya Railways services, and you want to experience this meter gauge railway, you can book your ticket for economy class just at 600 Kenyan shillings, and for the first class you can book at 1300 Kenyan shillings from Nairobi to Nyahururu. And if you want to move from Nyahururu to Nairobi, that will be on Wednesdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Now the biggest reason, you'd be wondering, why 46 years later, what has been really happening? Now 46 years ago, this infrastructure of the railway deteriorated, and even the freight services, the trains for the goods particularly, they decreased in numbers, so the usage was abandoned. But 46 years later, now last year, President William Ruto instructed Kenya Railways to ensure that this particular railway line begins its operations. And according to Managing Director of Kenya Railways, saying that, it costs about 500 million Kenyan shillings. So right now we're on route to Nyahururu just to listen into what the residents there have to say. But right now, Linda, Alela, allow me to enjoy the views right here of this particular place. I am so expecting to see the Thompson Falls, as my colleague Dan Kanmwangi will be showing you. Over to you, Linda, Alela.
And enjoying you are indeed. Salimia kina Duncan na kina Gashambi wote na Mwelu, of course, we're looking forward to try that ride sometime soon. Now, residents of the Manda village in Sigona Ward, Kikuyu constituency, are calling on the Kiambu County Department of Mental Health to introduce mental health awareness programs following a rise in suicide cases in the area. Well, the call comes after a middle-aged woman died after setting her house on fire in an incident suspected to be suicide. Community Policing Committee Chairperson, that is Peter Kafiro, says cases of depression are on the rise due to harsh economic conditions, which are pushing some residents into suicidal thoughts. He has also urged the relevant authorities to establish counselling offices in every ward to improve access to mental health services. The body of the deceased has been presented or is preserved at Thogoto mortuary pending post-mortem examination.
Ofisi kama hiyo tuko na moja tu ambayo anakaa desk katika Kikuyu Police Station. Tuongezewe hata hizi post, tuwekewe hao watu ya kupeana counseling. Kwa maana mtu anajisikia ama unaona mtu yako ako na shida, unaenda unampeleka huko, anaenda sasa, na wale wataalamu hao ndio wanaweza saidia sana. Tuongezewe katika karibu na wananchi.
Saa ingine janga la kukosa kujielewa ako wapi, unapata anaanguka, kwa hivyo ana mental health ya kichwa. Jambo hili lililompata ni mwaka umeupita, na ambapo amekuwa akienda kwenye matibabu, na sasa hivi jana tuliweza kaongea na yeye mwendo wa saa 10:41. Akaniambia, ndugu yangu, njoo unione tuweze kuzungumza. Nikamwambia, nami dadangu ndio natokea kazini, nitaweza kuzungumza nawe ili tuweze kujua tutasaidiana na yeye dadangu namna gani. Ila tu haikuweza kufikania, nimeweza kufika na nikapata ashaungua.
Sasa jana ni kama ilizidi sana. Hata hajaifikiria kujichoma ama nini.
Well, that's sad. And the Ministry of Health has been urged to equip level 2 hospitals in Kikopey to help curb the rising cases of non-communicable diseases and spare residents the long distance to travel to referral hospitals, that is with laboratories and adequate medical personnel. Speaking during a medical camp facilitated by the Rotary Club of Hurlingham, the Gilgil Sub-County Director of Health said a majority of residents are living with diabetes and high blood pressure without their knowledge due to limited diagnosis facilities. On her part, the president of the Rotary Club of Hurlingham called on men to seek medical attention early whenever they feel unwell.
Tumegundua hii area yetu kunayo changamoto kubwa. Watu wanaishi na magonjwa kama ya kisukari, high blood pressure na hawajajua. Kwa hivyo tunatumia hii wakati kuweza kuwakagua, yani kuscreen, na ili waweze kusaidika. Kuna ugonjwa ambao inaitwa leishmaniasis ambayo inaharibu gozi na inasubua watu. Kwa hivyo hata leo huwa tunachunguza na kuwasaidia kwa sababu inatibiwa.
At this point in time we are here to mobilize women, have as many come for screening. Those who will have any lesions will be referred for treatment.
Kwa huu mkono nimewekwa saa hizi, una msaada mkubwa sana kwa wale ambao hawana mkono. Unaweza kuutumia kwa kunywa chai, kwa kula chakula. Hata yule hawezi kuandika, hana mkono wa kuandika, atatumia huu mkono. Kwa hivyo nimeona ukiwa na msaada mkubwa kwetu sana.
Men usually wanakuanga na ile uoga. So today we are trying to make a very nice environment for them so that they can feel comfortable. You feel you're not judged by anybody. We give them that security.
And we get sporty, where Kenya national women's team Harambee Starlets are set to depart for Zambia on Wednesday as they intensify preparations for the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON with a series of international friendly matches. Starlets head coach Beldin Odemba's side will kick off the tournament against Zimbabwe on June the 6th before facing hosts Zambia on June 9th, with the matches providing a crucial test ahead of the continental showpiece scheduled for July the 26th to August 16 in Morocco.
Second year since we started facing this with the foreign-based players, that there's a time we missed Inez and Lillian. We are going to miss them again, unfortunately, because of work permit issues. They are working on them. We were hoping that by today they'll be done and they will join us, but the team has just confirmed that they're still working on it. So they're going to miss this window, and we are wishing them all the best as also they continue with their cup matches. And two, we call players, other players, and especially Simba, they decide who to release, who not to release. Most of the time we call players and we get a lot of letters from them. They are unable to release player one or two. Sometimes they follow up with a medical report that the players are not ready to play, or players are injured. Though you still see the players feature in the league.
Elsewhere, Savi Soni crowned the overall champion of the 5th NCBA Faldo Junior Tour, that is Kenya Championship, after producing a commanding performance over 3 days at Vet Lab Sports Club here in Nairobi. The Sigona Golf Club protege led from the opening round to the final day, finishing with a 3-round total of 5 over par 221 to clinch the title and secure a place at the Faldo Junior Tour European Grand Final in the United Arab Emirates later this year.
Junior team, I feel like they give me such great opportunities to showcase my game on high-level tournament. I mean, this tournament was one of the big ones I hadn't won yet, and to have that under my belt is huge. To qualify for the grand finals is huge.
After my exams finish, going to be putting in a lot of more practice and yeah, know the golf course and just go in there with a positive mindset.
We want to build juniors, players who can
compete at the highest level. These are what we call the elite players, and the focus is for them to perform. Now, for these guys, they work so hard to improve on their skill and their ability to fight against any other competitors from anywhere else in the world.
And Samurai United reinforced their status as Kenya's baseball powerhouse after clinching a third consecutive Nairobi Baseball Community Championship with a 12-7 victory over Maasai Warriors during the third annual Nairobi Baseball Community Championship Festival at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology in Juja. The title triumph capped a thrilling day of baseball action that also saw Shangalia Tarils stage a dramatic late comeback to defeat Kibagari Angels 5-4 and lift the Under-12 Nairobi Little League Championship before hundreds of fans. All right, so it's a wrap for now, but we'll be coming your way later on at 4 p.m. with more updates. Keep it TV47. My name is Linda Alela. We close at TV47 at 1.